tool handy? You'd be surprised at how fast they glue shit together. What you do is
take it off.
Oof. Dude, you get some serious. Alright. We're doing a lot of serious stuff in here. Alright, let's start with the queen cell and work your way out.
Well, they really added some.
Comb, yeah, a huge amount. More than I expected, actually. Let's grab the queen cell first. And I will do. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, she's gone. It's going to have her scent, so I always leave it around the front for a few days. And this here. Look at that.
Oh, look at it, tunnel right through that.
It's a resource. Alright, let's look for, there's two ways of telling if your queen's free. One is by looking on the outside, they're starting to bring in pollen.
Yep.
And two is to see brood. You see brood in there, little worms in the cells,
yep.
You know she's laying. A lot of times you go in, you can't find the queen. So let's pull a major frame out, and I usually go with the biggest one. I usually work where the most bees are first. So we got two frames to work right here, and we're gonna go easy because she's out. She's released somewhere. You see all those little white little squiggly things in there?
Yep.
Thousands of them?
Yep.
Those are baby larvae.
Okay.
She's laying. So because this is such a new hive, I'm only going to pull one more frame up for you to look at because things are going great. Those little tiny little white little squiggly things,
yep,
are 1 or 2 day larvae. You know what? So we don't want to fuck with them too much because things are going good. Things are going good. I'm going to pull another one up. You see those little things there?
Yep.
That's pollen. Those are pollen with honey cells.
Okay.
Okay? And I don't see any larvae on this thing.
On that side. So
on that side, right.
She's just in here for now.
She could be. She could be. Let's see if you find her. She'll be really big.
Okay.
No. That's a drone. See that big one with the black ass right there? That's a male. That's a drone. You'll notice when you see her. There she is. There's the queen. There's your queen. Right there. See her?
Yep.
That's your queen.
Yep.
We got the queen cell. You know what? Let's put her back. You know? That's your main bee of this whole hive. So we're going to take care of her. We're going to leave her be. We're going to move her away. And I'm just going to pull this up one more time to do an educational thing with you here. If you look, this is the major cell where she's laying. If you see all those little white things, try to catch it in the right light.
Yep, you can see them.
Okay, that there, that there is majorly, she's already laid 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 larvae.
Yep.
She's got a shitload going. And we saw her. She's on this frame. That's all honey. You see that?
Already.
If you were to go like this.
Yep.
Now see the quality of the honey, how clear that is?
Sugar.
That's sugar, right. As it gets better, it'll be darker. The darker the honey, the more you're making your bees work. The better the quality. So we already know she's on this black frame here, right?
Yep.
Now to see the spaces,
yep,
you want to watch your spaces. What I do is put the spaces on the side. Try to even it out. put the spaces on the side. Otherwise, sometimes you get rogue bees that want to start doing queen cells in there somewhere and stealing some larvae and making their own queen because they're rebelling or something. Or if you leave too much space, they'll start making more drones as the summer comes on.
Yeah.
You want them to do more females. Females work, drones don't. And then here, you can see how organized they are. See how there's no bees around us really? The smoke did that. Once you go in and you smoke them, you disturb them like this, right now, they're sucking the honey up thinking they've got to leave pretty soon. They're telling the queen, fuck, we got to leave. We got to leave. There's a fire. There's a fucking fire. That's what they're telling her right now.
Yeah.
Because they can't communicate. If they can communicate, trust me, they would give you a lot more of a hard time right now than what they're doing now. And all I do is when you crush bees, it releases the scent to kill. So all I do is I try to push some of them away. Sometimes you can't, or I'll tap them and let them fall on the ground. They'll find their way back in.
Uh-oh.
Alright, well, you know what? They'll find it. That's nothing but a natural resource for them. They'll find it. They'll find it. And you see how they tunneled it?
Yep.
Guess what they used that for?
What's that?
They're using it because it's a pollen cake. They're using that. They're using that cake to begin to feed their brood.
Yeah.
They're making little cells. I'm sure there's cells all around there for that purpose. Look at all these. See these?
Yep.
We crush them. That's the worst part of these steel is whenever you go in and out, you kill 50 or 100 bees.
Yep.
In this case, we didn't really. They're much more organized. Alright, let's put the top on. We saw your queen. We saw larvae. Let's leave it alone for a few weeks. In a few weeks, we'll go in and we'll do more educational things.
Yep.
Alright, but see how you're feeding it?
Cool.
I would continue feeding it and until you got 2 full gallons of sugar water in.
Yep.
At that point, let it work on its own. The more you let it work, the stronger your hive's gonna be. Let's find something to plug this up.